So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. He'll try from distance! Oh, it's come loose. And this is Stoke. Chance! Oh, that's a key interception. Scholes. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he had...
Rashford! England with the corner, they're first. Punched away. Tries a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
England are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Rashford. Oh, nice touch. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good ball, good take. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Tuanzebe.
Democratic Republic of Congo genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? It'll be a throw-in. Rice. Gahey. Rice. It's Saka. Rashford. He's picked his way through. Saka. And here's Gerrard. Picked out brilliant. He's had a shot! Kayembe. Now it's Bakambu. Lukau, Kayembe. This is a promising build-up. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Spread it left. It's a pretty loose pass. Lukau. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well measured. Wissa stood up well to him there. Gets the shot away! Straight at the keeper.
Kayembe really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
The pass has gone astray. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. No way through. Scholes. Oh, this is a very good run. And it's Gerrard. 0-0, but never... That's rather hopeful. He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Wan-Bissaka. Lukau. Kayembe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tuanzebe. Masuaku. Half-time getting close now. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Bakambu gets a good foot in there. Gerrard. Tries from distance. Kayembe. And here's Kane. Not the most accurate pass. And that signals the end of the first period. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side goes for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Defending of the desperate variety. Masuaku. Twanzebe. And it's Masuaku. For Masuaku. Mukau. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Gerrard. Spread out to the left. And he shoots! No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Masuaku. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a good run down the right. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Kane! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. England have their third corner. Towering header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Democratic Republic of Congo have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now it's Kane. Kayembe. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Saka. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Rashford! Outstanding by Rashford! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there is your opener. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Democratic Republic of Congo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Wissa! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Wissa is offering a wry smile there.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the...
Oh, good effort! And it's in! That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
So not long left in this now. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now.
Democratic Republic of Congo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Who saw this coming? England certainly weren't expecting this. That has ended up in no man's land. Greenwood. Greenwood will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to play him in, and it's been played through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bakambu's cross.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Democratic Republic of Congo are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
England now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Gerrard. That's gone for a throw-in.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And time is up. England have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
England really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Back to the keeper it goes. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well timed, excellent interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Jarrod Bowen is a player that you're going to like a lot because of his energy, his all-action stuff.
Castellanos! Oh, split-second reaction.
Castellanos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And here's Castellanos. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
And Marmouche! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. McAllister. Gerrard. Applies the finish! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's a promising position. Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. And now they can clear their lines. And it's starting him this time. Gerrard!
I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief at all.
Endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of...
Okay here, we've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Marmouche. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this?
West Ham definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Saka supplying the width on this right-hand side. Rodri. And Kadiolu. That's a throw. Now, can they get him away? Chance! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the keeper beats it away. Somerville clears. That's destined for the flank. He's picked his way through. And Marmouche! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Souček. Gerrard. He's looking wide. Lovely bit of skill. He's Marmoush! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Looking for the run. Is looking to influence the game from out wide. Just past the 40th minute mark. And it's Rodri. Adams. That has not gone well. And it's Bowen. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Kajolu. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Souček, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And now the breakaway. Bowen. And he's managed to get free. Walker-Peters. And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Barcelona really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ball in towards the middle. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot. Has another go. No, just not quite.
Gerrard certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Haaland. That's Gerrard. And it's McAllister. Nicely spread. Souček. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. He is through here. Bowen has the space to scheme. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Shoots! Haaland is flagged offside. Souček. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Good ball, good take. Castellanos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end... Big chance! Goal! You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And this is Gerrard.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Spread out to the left. Walker-Peters with a fine tackle. Souček. Not the most accurate pass. Marmoush is in a really good position out wide. West Ham choosing to make the first change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Souček. Haaland does really well to win them. Takes the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And he's there to clear it. It's a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Paris ended up in no man's land. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. This is a promising build-up. Adams did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Swung over. And it's McAllister. Barcelona very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Somerville does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Played into space. Pass somewhat off target. Dixon. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Wilson. Bowen. Threads one in. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Spread to the right. It's a pretty loose pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest. A header! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Could be danger here. He's found Haaland! Sensational from Haaland! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are in front. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Chowdhury. Winks. Suter plays it forward. Marmoush making good progress. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Marmoush. He's shifting through the gears here. Winks. Shifted it to the flank. Reed venturing down the left. And Dixon. Now it's Saka. Now who's going to be first to this? Reed.
Leicester really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Now it's Daka. Skip. And it's Skip. Winks. Spread it left. It's a throw-in. There's the crossfield ball. Marmoush will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Winks. Vestergaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's on it, can he get away? McAllister is always looking to break lines. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Skip. And Vestergaard. Thomas. And it's Thomas. Suter. Skip. And Thomas. Now it's Decordova-Reid. He's got away. And it's Thomas. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka. Nice control. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Daka. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Oh, good spread. Saka. Lovely feet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Thomas. And it's Skip. Threads one in. Skip. That's going wide left. Now it's Reed. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Haaland, McAllister, played over towards the opposite flank, Marmoush, Gerrard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chowdhury with a fine tackle. Winks. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And it's Chowdhury. And that's gone loose. Cross needs to be good.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, some astute defending there. Rodri. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Chowdhury. Team still separated by the game's only goal. It's Reed. Thomas. Cross flung in towards the middle. And the keeper beats it away. Gerrard. Now it's Daka. Knocks it into space.
The attendance for this
Daka
match was
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's found a way past. He is just caressing the ball. Aimed at the far side. Tries to get it clear. And smartly reclaimed. Winks. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Winks. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Is number 30.
Skip. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Haaland is flagged offside. Vestergaard. It's Decordova-Reid. Gabriel. Now it's Daka. Fatawu. Fatawu! Oh, he's hit the bar! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Sends it crossfield. Saka. They get a throw in. Leicester making further changes here, and in quick succession. Two fresh faces, and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Gerrard. Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's Kadiolu. Here's a chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Rodri really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution in progress.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vestergaard can get it clear. Rodri.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nicely spread. He's found space here.
That was lovely, that.
Looking to play him in. Didn't quite work for him. One-nil as we head towards the end. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. Suter tries to clear. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Oh, great leap! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That has not gone well. Rodri. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bernardo Silva!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's gone for a throw-in. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That pass has been well intercepted.
Kajolu.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that gets things running. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. Tonali. Gerrard. Marmoush. Marmoush will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now there's a fine ball. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Saka. Chooses to go crossfield. Marmoush. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is a promising build-up. That's an excellent interception.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gerrard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Great defending, strong and determined.
Queen's Park definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Saka. He is through here. The ball goes in. Towering header. Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Played out towards the right wing. Pinches it off him. And he goes cross-field. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Space for him to turn and look. And that's the keeper's ball. Saka. Marmoush. Kajolu. That's Gerrard. And it's Tonali. Just about within shooting range. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Gerrard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread to the right, looking for the run. Marmoush is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Tonali. Goes for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dixon. Saka. Now Tonali. Marmoush. Elects to cross. He leaps for it. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Tonali. Rodri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get rid. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. He's there to head it! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
Barcelona really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. Away we go again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that could set him on his way. He's being urged to shoot. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Adams has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Out towards the flank, and he skips past his man, flings in across.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Gerrard looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
No, he's not getting put. Applies the finish! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Good ball, good take. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that looks a decent ball. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será sustituido por el dorsal 11.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. A nice touch. It's Gerrard! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's well spotted. This looks promising. Oh, he's all alone. Can he finish? That's another chance. And that's in. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Threads one in. Bernardo's getting up there! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Barcelona with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And smartly reclaimed. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through?
Queen's Park really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Martinelli. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That ball looks a good one. And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gerrard, spread out to the left. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good spread. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Sylvestre picks it up out wide. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Kukchu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Aktokolu, spread to the right. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in a team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Yilmaz. Yüksek. Over to the right flank. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And here's Güler. Played out wide. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Skims one in. Vinicius Junior. And now the breakaway. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cafu. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Yilmaz. Look at the space here. Totti. Cafu. Now Davids. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. And it's Davids. Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Not the most accurate pass. Aktokolu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Played into space. Floated through. Oh, look at the Vinicius Junior! Now that is commitment to the cause. Oh, good climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yamal.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Güler. Knocks it out wide. And it's Yüksek. Sylvestre. Sylvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Referee's given a throw. And here's Vinicius Junior. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And he's managed to get free. Kirkchu. Arda Güler. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he? He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Kirkchu. Chiellini. Cannavaro. Now Davids. Silvestre. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yilmaz. And the whistle goes for half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. We're on the move again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Turkey needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Short changes him with that pass. Cafu. And he's forced to go back. And Silvestre. Now it's Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kukçu. Demiral. Bardakci. Opts for safety. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Now it's Kukçu. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Celik wins the duel this time. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And that should get the job done. Turkey are looking to go forward now. Celik. Kukçu. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Totti, that has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Güler.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Silvestre. Goulet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Yilmaz. And it's Kukçu. And here's Aktokolu. And it's made its way to him. Can he get it through? Nice control. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Aktokolu. Spread it left. Gerrard. Davids. Chilik kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Goulet. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Good ball, good take. Shot could be on.
Really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Aktokolu. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he was alert to it. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been cut short.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
He's got away. Chance!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kadiolu. And Yilmaz. And it's Kukçu.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Out towards the flank. Kadiolu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Now it's Kavetsi. Gerrard. And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. So welcome one and all to clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And that pass just didn't quite work. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Haaland. Gerrard. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vinicius Junior. Real chance! And it's in! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Souček. So what can they make of this? He's found a way past. That's the throw. And it's a foul. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Big chance! And it's hoisted clear. Cafu touches it back. Totti. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Played towards the other side. Souček. Sofal. He's picked his way through. There's a sharp little ball here. Drills one in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Vinicius Junior at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Davids, very nearly half an hour gone here. He's found space here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foul aimed beyond the defence. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Totti! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Gerrard. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. Shot, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
Cafu clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Decent hit from there.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? That's a look and plays it forward. Davids gets a foot in here. Totti! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Totti. Schick.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
This is Souček. Foul. He's shifting through the gears here. This looks promising. Great ball, and he's in, and he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's dealt with that really well. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going forward. He has found a way through. Tried running through him, but he was not having it. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Schick. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. Souček, well timed, excellent interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's whipped it across. Tries to get it clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Schick. That's the keeper's ball. Great vision. Totti. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. So much time and space. It's Totti! Sufal. It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Number 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Now it's Messi. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Messi, good strong midfield running here. Driving through, Messi! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are disappearing out of sight. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution for Czech Republic.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 15.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's in plenty of space here.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And that has put a halt to things. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Gerrard. Now this could be... It's Totti! They've got to be quick to recover this.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Has a look up and delivers. And he gets rid in a hurry. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Haaland is being harried and hassled. Here's a chance!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Shifted it to the flank. Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to him. Threads one in. Shoots! And that's a good finish. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Some good work on the right flank here. Here it is, crossed in. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
4 added
And he's there
minutes
to
has
get
been
it away.
indicated.
Khan. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. There will be 4 extra minutes. So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and... So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in...
Mbappe! And it's a goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ribéry stood his ground strongly. Conte. Tchouaméni. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a great ball here. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Ribéry. And the volley. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's picked it up out wide. Camavinga. Conte. Can he get it through?
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Koundé. Here's Tchouaméni. Engages and forces him off the ball. Conte. Olise. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great ball if he can get there. Camavinga. Upamecano with the foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's had it nicked away. France are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
That's going wide left. Barcola, he's got away. There's the shot! Great effort, but no way through. Olise wins the duel this time. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Upamecano. Tchouameni. And Upamecano. That's been won straight back. And a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from facing a lot of pressure.